We used the lockdown period to improve infrastructure, fix roads, rehabilitate them, and now we are preparing for their return on the roads. But as government, we guided that vehicles that are returning to the roads must be in good mechanical conditions, and they must be given route numbers so that they can follow the schedules. So we started on registering all public service vehicles, especially taxis, operating in the Greater Kampala metropolitan area. As we speak now, we have registered over 2,000 vehicles, and we're encouraging and reminding drivers and owners of these matatus to come and register them. All we require of them is to carry a copy of the driver's national identity card, a copy of the owner's national identity card, the motor vehicle logbook, or sales agreement. And you can either find us at Chitante Primary School or Old Kampala Senior Secondary School grounds. We have shared these schedules on all our platforms. You only need to visit www.kcca.go.ug, or you can find it in the press. What we are doing is to ensure that there is a regulation of this sector. We have previously had so many accidents in the city because of people driving recklessly, but also driving vehicles which are in a dangerous mechanical condition. So we're trying to work with all stakeholders to ensure that we improve and enhance safety in this area. That is why the registration is taking place, and we want people to stick to their routes. So every vehicle which is registered and cleared by KCCA and Ministry of Works is being given a route number, which shall be displayed on the front screen and the rear window of the vehicle. And this exercise is going on until the 30th of June 2020. Let's get registered, let's follow the guidelines. All these PSVs that have been allowed to come back to the roads, as per the presidential directives, they are operating at half capacity. And what this means is that the fuel price has not gone down. It's the same cost, and the route is also the same. And so they have had to increase rates to enable them to operate and break even. So we are, however, consulting with key stakeholders, including Ministry of Works and also the drivers and their associations, to see that people are not overcharged, that they are not cheated. So this is a discussion which we're engaging in right now, and we'll be able to communicate. Otherwise, we don't expect any taxi drivers taking advantage of people because they are running at half capacity, and so they should overcharge. Exorbitant rates will not be allowed. One of the key things we are looking at in streamlining the operation of taxis is to ensure that people follow regulations. And so that's why we indicated that everybody must get a route number, because then we shall be able to identify and follow these vehicles. Previously, we have had people creating illegal stages along the roads, and so they can stop and pick and drop people anywhere they find. But now the whole city is gazetted. We have marked stages, we have marked stopping points, we have marked places of halting. So you're not just going to find anywhere and you stop there and stop a matatu. You'll have to go to the stages, the places of origin, but also along the routes there will be designated places where these matatus can stop. Not everywhere, because we want to avoid issues of traffic jams, of people creating and stopping anywhere, which causes traffic in the city. The key thing for us to note here is that we are not throwing out commuter taxis out of the city. We are simply regulating. We want to have some sense of order. We want to have some sanity. There is no city in this world that does not have regulations. Let our people follow the guidelines and regulations so that together we can improve public transport in Kampala City. Ultimately, medium term to long term, government is thinking and working towards mass transport. But for now, we have the 14-seater commuters, and we want to work with them and improve the way they operate. Safety is key for the traveling public in the city, and so we want to get everybody to appreciate the importance of regulation, the importance of following guidelines, the importance of being regulated. So let's go, get registered, get our route numbers, and hit the road.